Hi, I'm Hayley and welcome to my channel. Today's post is about social media and I've quit for 23 days at the moment. I guess the main ones that I was using are Facebook and YouTube. I haven't fully quit YouTube, I've just changed the algorithm. Instagram I do a little bit but not really. I post the occasional post for business but don't really spend time on the feed. So Facebook was like a dominant force. Um, 23 days ago, I guess the trigger point for me was partly to do with watching Social Dilemma actually, and looking at and really thinking about that. That made a bit of a difference. And the second part really is that it takes a lot of time up, and I also don't feel that it's particularly positive. And a lot of it's to do, I guess, one of my reasons are to do with kind of being in my power fully and being in control of what I'm actually fed into my mind. So I think the turning point was there's so much in my feed about coronavirus, and there seems to be two schools of thought on it. Like there's one kind of 50% of people, and I think this is kind of prominent in the world, and we're seeing this even just through things in America and stuff at the moment with the election. It's like we've got one set of people that are really kind of fixed on what we're being told by the government, and then there's another set of people that are really like looking for other answers and alternative sources, and I just don't find it very useful. And then they're coming together on my feed and like arguing about it all, and I find it like really distracting and a little bit overwhelming, not very useful and quite negative. Yeah, and it's, you know, at the end of the day, anything like that, it just takes you away from being present, I suppose. And also, I'm launching a new business at the moment, so I just didn't want anything that was going to distract me or hijack my brain too much. I need to keep as much of a clear mindset as I can to just kind of be inspired and positive to just work on the stuff I want to work on. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, there's all this drama going on these particular social platforms, but I'm just sitting here in my flat and it's a nice day outside, it's really lovely nature, and if I can just kind of spend more time in this kind of present moment, it's really good for mental health to just kind of be as present as possible. And actually in this moment everything's great really, so you know, I'm not attached to all this drama all the time. So that's kind of my reasons, and I know there's loads of positive things, but you can quit Facebook and you can still be part of Facebook events and you can still have Messenger, so you know, so I don't feel particularly like I've lost anything. I guess what's come out of it is, for the first few days it was a bit difficult. I am used to coming off and on it, but I suppose like you find yourself looking at your phone and there's nothing really to check anymore. So you look at your phone and then you like put your phone down, but your mind obviously still wants something else to do or some sort of a distraction. So on YouTube, what I did was I changed the algorithm. So I just started putting like comedy things in and like stuff that was going to be uplifting and anything motivational or anything to do with my business. So I filled it with that. So every time I go to look at YouTube, it's all stuff that's going to enhance me and like keep me motivated. So that's like a positive spin on it. So that's been really good. But then I'm not like, it's nothing that's really gripping me on there. And some of things do, like more the motivational stuff, but it's nothing that like is going to overwhelm me or send me on too many rabbit holes or anything like that. So I found it really like I'm not spending as much time on YouTube, and I've got a lot more done. I've been loads more productive than I've been in ages. My sleep's improved massively. I think just because of I've been like purposely I'm rewarding myself with watching a few things on like Netflix and stuff in the evenings, but I'll just watch a couple of things and then like by 9 o'clock I've just been turning it off, and I've just like started reading books, things like that. I even made a cake. And another thing that like a go-to thing will be when I'm looking for something to do to distract is that I'll end up like working on my website if I want to do something digital, or I'll end up like anything that's really connected to, like I was doing a course as well, another coaching course, so spending time just doing that, and or you know, going for a walk. It's just like you're more present with your experience, and when you're more present, you're able to like make conscious choices, I suppose, about what you want to do. I don't miss it at all. Yeah, I don't miss it. There is a little part of me that does wonder what's going on, but then when I think about that, I just think, yeah, but it's just being totally underwhelming. Like, you look and do you really find out what's particularly going on, or do you feel like you've seen those people and you haven't actually even seen them? Do you know what I mean? I guess I'm not using it. I'm more inclined to think, oh, I haven't seen that person for a while. I wonder how they're doing. I'll send them a message, or I'll give them a ring. Whereas Facebook has a way of making you feel like you've seen that person, and you've connected with them when you actually haven't. You've seen what they're doing on the feed, but that might not be a real example of what's happening in the life. So yeah, I'm more likely to pick up the phone and actually ring somebody, or text somebody, or actually have a real meaningful kind of meet up with somebody in a form of connection or video call or something like that. So yeah, so it's been healthy. I don't miss it at all. In fact, I almost despise it. I guess I was finding it's quite negative and quite draining in a lot of ways, and I miss it a lot less than I thought I would, and I'm getting a lot more done. So yeah, so day 23, I'm going to have to go back on there at some point because I'll use it for business as well. Is there anything else to say? Yeah, if you want to see more blogs like this, I'm always quitting something. So have a look at my channel. Please like this video if you liked it, and subscribe to my channel. Have a good day.